I've taken a lot of advice, but not necessarily used it. But one of mine would be to leave people better than you found them. Hi KLAT, my name is Krush, and this is my Get to Know Me with KLAT. So the BS Free concert is the first of its kind, I believe, in Bristol. It's a collective of about 12 different artists. So you have people stemming from Neo, Ronnie Size from Bristol, Steph London, Damage. There's a whole bunch of different artists. It's going to be at the stadium, and it's going to be a festival feel bass event. It's the biggest of its kind that Bristol has done, I believe, and to be a part of it as the only black female artist as well from Bristol is major pressure, you know. But at the same time, I'm so humbled and just feel honoured to be asked to have done to be a part of this opportunity. So it's a great feeling, and yeah, I'm excited for it. What can they expect? So I've got some special guests that I've got to keep under wraps right now. Obviously, I'm going to make sure that there's a strong element of Bristol artists involved, because it's much bigger than me. It's about Bristol. I do different genres of music, so I'm definitely going to be bringing each element of that to the stage as well. Lots of energy, lots of excitement. Couple surprise props and stuff going on. But yeah, I'm going to take them on a journey of my music, which is from soul all the way through to a bit of dance and stuff. It's going to be exciting. Oh, sometimes I don't even know how I get through it. I have no idea. I think just the grace of God, obviously. He will always give you what you can manage. Sometimes I am like, whoa, just slow down a minute, you know? But I stay humble. My main responsibility, my first and foremost, is being a mum. I'm used to being one now, so that comes second nature, you know? I always take time out to put everything else aside when the time's right to create, and try and be semi-organised. You know what I mean? I'm not great at it, but somehow I get through. Oh my goodness. Musical influences stem from when I was young. I think my mum, she was heavy on music, on all genres of music. She loved her 60s, 70s, 80s pop and soul, and I think that got instilled to me from young. As I started growing up, for me it was the 90s R&B. Mary J. Blige was a major part, Keisha Cole, Whitney, you know, that kind of sound. Then I started, as I got older and I can hit the clubs, it was more garage. So I was out there in the club scene, proper getting down with Heartless Crew and stuff like that. So, and then obviously my dad as well, he was a hardcore, he'd done a lot of sound systems and stuff, so there's the reggae side as well. So it's different influences from different walks of life, but all fused together. That's kind of where I get my sound from. Yeah, and it transpires into my music now. You can definitely hear the different elements. One of my best advice. I've taken a lot of advice, but not necessarily used it. But one of mine would be to leave people better than you found them. If you rise to the negativity that someone can bring to you, or say if it was a partner, for instance, or something, then try and leave people in a better space than you found them in, and then you can walk with that, opposed to lowering yourself and your vibrations down to them, you know. Some people need love, and you don't have to. You can love them from a distance. You can walk away. You can, you know, you can't talk to me no more, but I've left you better than I found you. So Feel Good, I wrote in 2020. I didn't really know where I was going to go with with the track at the time, but I just know it was one of my favourite ones. It's got a real R&B side to it, you know, and I really wanted to make sure the essence of the old school 90s vibe was part of it. So shooting the video, I've booked to the video, but I didn't have a clue what I was going to do at the time, and everything started going wrong. I couldn't find the location, couldn't find the venue, you know, the spot, the kind of feel that I wanted. And then I came across a boat. So I thought, okay, the boat, let's try this, let's go see where this takes us. My outfit went wrong because obviously I've got bump in front of me, so I had to kind of hide the outfit, but it actually worked out better. I went to go and look at the location, and then we came across the waterfalls and stuff, so it just started working out nicely. I said to my partner, my fiance, I said, I want a piano. He said, you want a piano? We'll get you a piano, you know? We found a piano on eBay for £30. £30, you know, antique. It took a couple hours to go and get it, but we made it happen. We found a good location for it, just around the corner from our house, put it in the middle of the field, in the middle of the night, and started shooting the next day. Obviously, it ended up on Facebook, a community. They were like, whose piano is this? I mean, who's dumped this piano? So yeah, that's how we got the whole setup for the piano. And I've always had this dream of laying on the piano sexy with a microphone, but you know, I was heavily pregnant, I couldn't get to do that, so I had to, you know, just make it work. Yeah, one of my favorite videos that is, go check it out. Feel Good by Krush. I love my character, the fact that I've been through so much darkness, and yet I can say this now, I never noticed it, knew it before, owned it, but now I can own that I'm actually strong for the things I've gone through and witnessed. I love my strength. From performing. So most recently, we opened up at the Vault, the new Vault stage at Boomtown. That was a wicked experience. I've never been to Boomtown. You know, it's a massive festival that goes on once a year. And we had the privilege of opening up that. That was a wicked experience because I love the band. I love working with the band. And we had a 14, I believe it's 14-piece band there, you know, and the energy was absolutely wild. Oh, I can cook. No, that's kind of standard, to be honest with you. I do graphics. I don't really talk about it much because I've self-taught myself. So I do a bit of freelance, and sometimes I don't feel confident to put it out there to make it into a business because I feel like maybe, you know, some people in uni or understand the jargon a bit better than me, so I kind of hold back. But there's a lot of artwork that's out there that I've done that people don't know is mine. Kind of like Banksy. This has definitely got to be one of them. I'm doing the BS3 festival. I left music alone for a long time, on and off, but generally I left it alone, and I've had to make some real major sacrifices to move back to Bristol. And from doing so, it's been a year and a half, and it's opened up so many doors for me in terms of getting to perform. Obviously this one here. So that's definitely one of them. One of my younger ones, when I was maybe 2000s, was probably getting myself onto MTV and Channel U with The Beats, Mitchell Brothers, Nole, Baby Blue. We done a remix for one of the songs, for one of Mitchell Brothers' songs. And yeah, I was the first one from Bristol to kind of open the doors on the MC side of stuff, you know? So female. So that's definitely one of my old school highlights. So I'm about to become a mum again. So I'm taking some time out. It's been many, many years. So right now I'm gonna focus on, you know, I'm older now, it's a different time. Every time you have a baby, it's a different experience. So that side, I'm looking forward to just nurturing a bit. And I guess it's gonna bring more more passion and more to my music as well. Other than that, my goal is to have my band put together, not just the collective of us coming together, but the Crush'ems. I'm looking for the Crush'ems. Are you a Crush'em? I want a Crush'em. And so we could go our own band and just tour. That's where I'm at. That's what I want. That's what's gonna happen.